show. This right here is the official Nigeria Top 10. Ilo is my name, and bringing you the sick visuals is my jam. It's time for our special guest to join us in the studio and count down the remaining 7 videos we have on the chart, okay? I'm super excited because you hardly find people like this. Like, they're very busy. They're always jet setting off to someplace. And this particular guy is that guy who's like, is everywhere at every time, like always doing something. And it's so great that we have the chance to bring him on here to kick it with us, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, make some welcome for the one, the only, Kiddwaya! How you doing, man?
Thank you, man.
Love the fit.
Thank you very
looking
much.
Good, looking sharp, ready to go.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good.
I have to ask you this. Did you think you'd be out at this time?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
It was a shock not only to myself, all the fans, the producers, the production, everyone. You know, but it is what it is, man. I'm enjoying myself, enjoying my life, and we're back to it.
Who are you rooting for if you were to pick someone? Who are you rooting for?
You know, I've always said this season's my girl.
Oh, fair enough.
I think it's going to be a female season in terms of top 5. You might have 1 or 2 guys sneak their way in, but the females are super strong, man. So I think we have to give it to them. Hats off to them.
Yeah.
You guys.
Hey, look at that! He actually did that.
You guys are doing well, man.
Okay, and as far as maybe movies go, are you a movie buff? Do you consider yourself?
I like series.
Okay.
I like my series.
What are you watching right now at the moment?
Right now, I'm catching up on Billions.
Okay.
Succession.
Okay. Ooh.
Actually, funny enough, I watched with Logan.
Oh, really?
I watched with Logan on a documentary we did I think it was last year, May.
Okay. That's
called How the Other Half Live.
Yeah.
So I did a documentary with him.
Yeah.
Right, and that's the main guy on the show.
On Succession.
Yeah. So I'm catching up with that as well.
Oh, I love that.
That's my favorite show.
Have you actually ever gone into a meeting where, you know, you're obviously Kid in a suit and someone was like, I want to take a picture, can I?
All the time. They find it hard to unsee me as Kid from TV.
Yeah.
And this Kid the businessman.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, they're getting used to it.
Okay, well, we love it. You talked about recently in an interview how you almost lost your life after the last Big Brother. What was that? What happened?
That was crazy, man. So the first time I had this mad anxiety where I was on the bed, so I was speaking to my cousin.
Yeah.
This was like 2 months after the show. I got up to go to the toilet. My legs felt really shaky and everything. Like my tongue was drying up and stuff. My vision was blurred. I didn't know what the heck was going on.
Yeah.
Obviously, I called my doctor. You know, she comes in, does my BPM, super, like high off the records, high.
What?
She doesn't know what's going on. So I'm going to different hospitals. I went to Turkey, went to Dubai. They didn't know what's going on, so they put me on like, you know, BP drugs, which I shouldn't be on at my age.
Because obviously,
Yeah, so that's what almost sort of took my life away, was the fact that I was on these drugs when I shouldn't have been on them. So I went to UK to see my other doctor, and they told me, bro, it's good, you had an anxiety attack, you definitely shouldn't be on these drugs. And that's when everything just sort of calmed down. But then it's basically being mistreated, misdiagnosis, and just basically negligence from doctors. And that's how a lot of people actually die.
Yeah, because that stuff is scary.
That stuff is serious, man. A lot of people die from doctors, you know, mistreating you and negligence.
Yeah.
Which is what almost happened to me.
Well,
so I had to go to UK to sort of.
Shouts to you for actually, you know, being open about this, because I feel like if more people talked about stuff like this, more doctors would find the need to be more careful.
Super important. Guys, please, if you're going through any other stuff, talk about it to your friends, your doctors. Always get a second opinion, even a third opinion. Never listen to 1 doctor, not even 2, go for 3. This is a topic that we need to talk more about in Nigeria, because a lot of men, especially at our age, are suffering. The suicide rate is very high, and that's around the world. So, guys.
Okay, let's talk about the foundation, because amongst many different things, you're a businessman, you're a celebrity, but you also have a very charitable spirit.
Yes.
I mean, donating £10,000 and raising over $100,000, that's a big deal. But what is the foundation at its core about?
So, Kiddwaya Foundation, we've been doing it for a while, but this is the first time we've actually come out publicly to say what we've been doing. You know, like I said, I've been showing people a lot more of the lifestyle side and me living my life. Now we're slowly coming out towards more of the foundation.
Okay.
And there's two in particular that we pump money into, which is GIPLC Foundation, which works on basically treating kids with severe disabilities. So whether it's you know, heart surgeries, brain tumors, just stuff that is really, really expensive to do, and you can't necessarily do here. You do it in another country. Yes, and the other one is Spades Water Foundation. Where we build boreholes and give clean waters to areas where
it's very important.
No, the water. Everyone knows the water in Nigeria is quite bad, even in top hotels. So you can imagine in areas that don't have at least some sort of systems.
Rural areas.
Rural areas, and that's the body's made up of 70% of water. So if you put in bad water into your body or water is not clean, bro, all sorts of diseases, you're gonna die and they're gonna spread. So we try and give clean water to kids.
That's
you know,
wonderful.
those kind of things.
Actually,
so yeah.
Since we're trying to clear the air, so did your girlfriend actually unfollow you, or was that a missed call?
No, she did. She did unfollow me.
Okay.
But we're good. We've been speaking pretty much every day. You understand? I just feel like you guys know how Big Brother is, man. You need to really understand the game. And obviously, you know, she's from another part of the world. And I keep saying to people, like, you can't expect everyone to understand your part of the world when you're from a different part of the world. So how they do it over there is different to how we would do it over here. So for example, like an African lady will probably understand the dynamics of the house and be like, he's on the show, as opposed to someone from Europe. So, but we're good, we speak every day.
What would you say is something you would love to leave your footprints in the sand for?
I want to be able to, for us to really maintain our grip on Afrobeats. Because one thing is my fear is that we'll do all of this hard work, all of this music, and it'll be completely owned by the white person. And almost like we're giving it to them. And I feel like we need to do more to own our stuff and to really hold it like it's our baby. So my goal is to sort of like just really promote the music outside of the country and bring in the right partners so that the ownership is shared. Because there's some vultures out there who want to come and just take. They own you, they own this, they own the labels, they own everything.
I mean, I was going to say, some of our biggest artists are not signed to Nigerian labels, and that's a bit scary, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, most of the labels in Nigeria, I think they're actually doing distribution deals with Yankee. And I understand that, because obviously the music needs to get it out grow. There's no way you can't compete with Sony and all these people. You can't. So the best way for the artists to grow is by doing the distribution deals. But I think we, deep down in our soul, need to feel like this is ours, it will forever be ours. Let's not try and be American or try and be British. Let's be Nigerian and really rep that worldwide. Even in our clothing, I think African fashion is going to be the next thing to blow up, especially Nigerian fashion. I think we need to rock that more, you know, as opposed to trying to look too much like the American rappers. Because one of my big fears is Nigeria losing its identity. Because now if you think, what does a Nigerian look like? Yes, you put the Agbada and all that stuff on, but the younger Nigerian, they look American. We're losing our identity a little bit, so we need to be mindful of that. You know.
Oh, that's deep, actually, Kiddwaya. Thank you for saying that. I really do appreciate that, and I hope that a lot of executives and some of the talents that are watching are bearing that in mind. That as much as we want to export our music out there, we also want to export our identity out there.
Yeah, it's so important. Like, there's a lot of fashion brands in Nigeria that are doing well. You can rock their brands worldwide, you know. So just keep pushing them more.
Buy Nigeria, buy Nigeria. Last question before you go, because obviously we call you Kiddwaya, but I found out that your name is Terseer.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
All right, so Terseer in my Tiv language means God has. It's like God has given.
Okay.
You know, so I'm God sent.
Please, we want a God sent president at this point. My name is Love the Flow, that's Kiddwaya. Till we come your way some other time, don't forget, the power of love conquers all. Peace.